Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Williams Grove Speedway in Williams Grove, Pennsylvania for round number 7 of the Hoosier Open Wheel Racing Series featuring the non-wing 410 sprint cars. Only 10 cars checked in to take on the monster half mile here. Sets up 2 heat races and tonight's 30-lap A main. And let's get right to the heat race action. Heat race number 1 has 4 cars taken to the grid. Starting on the pole is going to be Casey Simons, Kenny Hoffman to his outside, Vinny Sansone and Jay Schaff in row number 2. Going green this time off turn number 4. Green flags in the air. We're underway. Simon's going to lead the field down in turns 1 and 2 here on lap number 1. Kenny Hoffman right behind. Simon's going to lead lap number 1 as the rest of the pack single files out behind him. Utilizing the cushion for a good run off the corner. Really have to set these cars into the turns here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Half mile long, shaped like a paperclip. Simon's got it figured out as he's up to a 0.6 of a second lead, only 2 laps in. Jay Schaff up to P2. Vinny Sansone follows behind in third. Kenny Hoffman drops back to the tailback position. Schaff's got the car digging around the bottom, closing the gap on Simons. Simons over the cushion. Schaff with a good run off the bottom. Pulls up to the tail tank as they go into turn number 3. Now looking to the inside. Noses ahead. Slips the grip on the low side. Simons drives away again. Vinny Sansone about to go by for P2. Cross flags. 4 down, 4 laps to go here at the Grove. Now Schaff resets. Starts to try to close in on Simons once again. Hoffman, trouble behind, out in the back. Green lights are still on. Schaff right to the back bumper, your leader. Down around the inside, a little tight on corner exit. Simons still has it with 2 to go. Now Schaff noses ahead momentarily through turns 1 and 2. Right down around the infield tractor tires in 3 and 4. Simons able to carry the momentum on the high side. White flag is out. 1 lap to go for Casey Simons. Way up over the cushion. Schaff closes in. And Simons smooth and steady on the top shelf. He's going to see the checkered flag here in heat race number 1. Heat race number 2, rolling out onto the speedway. Rolling from the pole is going to be the Chili Dog, Wade Fields, Casey Merrill to his outside, Keith Bradley, and the Bowmanator, Noah Bowman in row number 2. And Tom Ostendorf rounds out the 5-car field. 5 cars going for 8 more laps for the second and final heat race for the Hoosier Open Wheel Sprint Cars. Off turn number 4, green flags in the air. We're underway. Fields with a good jump. Merrill sails it up over the cushion. Keith Bradley working through the middle right behind Wade Fields. Bradley slides across the nose of Merrill, and Bowman's got it rotated around the bottom. He's cleared Merrill. So now it's Fields, Bradley, Bowman at the end of lap number 1. Wade Fields looking like one of the MSDS modifieds, carrying a left front tire through turns 1 and 2. Backs it up into the wall in turns 3 and 4. Going to drop all the way to 4th position. That gives Bemez, Keith Bradley, the lead here on lap number 2. Noah Bowman now looking down to the inside. Bowman right up to the tail tank of Bradley. Going to go down to the inside of the speedway for the extra grip. Bradley on the cushion, Bowman over it. Casey Merrill watching these guys fight, waiting for a mistake. Now Bradley starting to get some breathing room. 0.8 of a second the advantage over Noah Bowman as they get the crossed flags. 4 down, 4 to go. Bowman and Merrill with a good race for second position. Wade Field starting to close the gap and trying to get back in the fight. Bowman slowly slides his way up across the racetrack in front of Merrill. Clears him by about 4 car lengths into turns 3 and 4. As they get the popsicle sticks 2 more times around here in this one. Noah Bowman trying to close the gap all the way down to 0.4 of a second there at one point in the middle of the corner, but Bradley able to drive away down the straightaways. Roll around top side of the speedway through turns 3 and 4. Bowman tries to work the bottom one more time. Too little, too late. Your winner here, heat race number 2, is going to be B-Mez, Keith Bradley. A feature time for the Hoosier open wheel sprint cars. Starting on the pole is going to be the 54 of Casey Simons. B-Mez, Keith Bradley to his outside. Inside of row number 2, you're going to find Jay Schaff with the Bowmanator to his outside. Vinny Sansone and Casey Merrill in row number 3. And row number 4, you're going to find Kenny Hoffman and the Chili Dog, Wade Fields, rounding out the field. Only 8 cars answering the call. Coy Pennington, Tom Ostendorf not answering the bell. So 8 cars, 30 laps. Green flags here, and we're underway here at the Grove. Simon's going to lead the field through turns 1 and 2. Really hiking a left front there on corner exit. Jay Schaff now looking down to the inside. Right down around the infield tractor tires, trying to clear Keith Bradley. Bradley's got the momentum on the high side. He's going to hold P2 here for lap number 1. Shaft in the middle, Vinny Sansone, first car down around the infield tractor tires through turns 1 and 2. Shaft briefly pulls ahead of Keith Bradley, gets tight on corner exit, but he's got P2 down the front straightaway in a drag race. The rest of the field single file for the most part. Noah Bowman trying to work around the high side of Vinny Sansone, just out of shot. Now Sansone breaks free of Noah Bowman ever so slightly. Still working the low side like Jay Schaff. Noah Bowman hunting around different lines, trying to find something that works for him. So far, Casey Simons out front as we start working lap number 5. Jay Schaff runs in second position. B-Mez in third. Fourth place for the moment is Vinny Sansone with Noah Bowman trying to work around him on the high side. Race on track for the 4th position currently. Sansone's still got it. Noah Bowman trying to use the momentum to make it work on the high side. A little bit of contact there, back straight away. As back out front, Jay Schaff has caught your leader. Shaft down around the inside. Simon's going to change the line. He's going to go to the low side, slides it all the way out to the wall on corner exit. Made it work, got some breathing room. Shaft waiting a long time on the car, but using the grip down the straightaways in that lower groove. Pulls even with your leader down the back straightaway. You got a drag race for the lead. Into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. Shaft down low, Simon's up high. Jay Shaft's going to lead the lap. Go for a ride with Casey Simons here for a lap or two. Really manhandling the car, even down the straightaways here at the Grove. Jay Shaft contact with the inside wall. Simon's going to try to diamond cut him. Six to the high side, turns 3 and 4. Right to the tail tank of Jay Shaft. And you saw the tachometer on the end of the straightaway, 9,300 RPM in the slick. Real tight in turns 3 and 4. Back down the front straightaway, Shaft starts to drive away. Simon's on the struggle bus ever so slightly as Noah Bowman now closing in, trying to take P2 away. Bowman sets for the corner about halfway down the straightaway. He's going to get P2, now sets his sights on Jay Shaft. Pretty good race going here through the mid-pack. As Bowman starts to clear the rest of the pack, still got to close in a 1 second gap on Jay Shaft. Back behind Vinny Sansone, still working the low side of the speedway. Battling with Keith Bradley for the spot. Looks like we lost Sansone. Anyway, just past halfway home here. Jay Shaft still your leader. Noah Bowman runs in P2. Casey Simons holding on to third for the moment. B-Mez in fourth. Kenny Hoffman up to the 5th position. The Chili Dog runs in 6th. Casey Merrill hanging on back in 7th. Only battle on track, going for the final podium position. Casey Simons slowly slipping back into the clutches of Keith Bradley. Bradley sticking to the high side of the speedway. Simons trying to defend with the slider line. Bradley runs the slider line, able to close up the gap just a little bit. Simons finds what little grip is left off turn number 4. Back out front, we have a race for the lead. Noah Bowman now looking to the inside of Jay Shaft as we get to 10 to go. Bowman with a good run to the back straightaway, really sets it in sideways into turn number 3, trying to run the low side through 3 and 4. Finds a grip off turn number 4. Shaft still got it, but by less than a car length. Now Noah Bowman throws the slider for the lead. He's got it down the back straightaway. Defends with the slider line. Shaft tries to rotate it right around the guardrail on the inside. Bowman takes the line away. Noah Bowman, your leader. All the way to the cushion, turns 1 and 2. Shaft now on the low side. Now Noah Bowman starting to drive away. 0.6 of a second, the advantage over the second place car. Casey Simon still holds on to the 3rd spot. Keith Bradley still runs in 4th. Kenny Hoffman hanging on to the top 5. Wade Fields and Casey Merrill round out your cars on track. Now Bowman still holding about a 7/10 of a second advantage. Down the front straightaway this time, he's going to see the fistful. 5 laps to go. Front 2 cars have checked out from the rest of the pack. Bowman slips the grip down the back straightaway, lets Jay Schaff reel him back in. Only a couple car lengths separate them with 4 to go. Jay Schaff got it rotated around the inside, pulls within a car length into turn number 3. Trying to find the grip. Bowman perfectly straight on corner exit. Jay Schaff waiting for a slip up. Bowman works the middle of the speedway this time. Both cars down to the inside turns 3 and 4. Bowman knows Schaff's there, trying to defend. Popsicle sticks in the air 2 times to go. Down the front straightaway this time. 1 lap to go for Noah Bowman. Does Jay Schaff have anything for him? Both cars top shelf. Turns 1 and 2. Schaff's going to diamond cut it. Try to get a run through the grip. Bowman goes down to the inside. Schaff slides it high. Tries to diamond cut the corner. Not enough grip. Down the front straightaway. Noah Bowman's going to go to victory lane once again here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Now, folks, a solid 30-lap race here at the Williams Grove Speedway, going flag to flag. Let's check out the A feature rundown. Your winner is going to be the Bowmanator, Noah Bowman. Jay Schaff in P2. Bemez gets around Casey Simons, rounds out the podium. Simons finishes 4th. The Chili Dog finishes in 5th. Casey Merrill in 6th. Kenny Hoffman 7th. Vinny Sansone in 8th. As Coy Pennington and Tom Ostendorf did not answer the call for tonight's A feature. So kind of a short car count on the big track, but no harm, no foul. Still a good race from the Hoosier Open Wheel Racing Series. Be sure to join us for the next one as they head to the Diamond and Dirt tracks, the Lucas Oil Speedway in Wheatland, Missouri. Track always provides great racing action regardless of the car count. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.